17th.
It's against Douglas, right?
Yeah, it sure is. And then we'll have one more game after that on the 21st, a Tuesday, that will be at North Valley. Now, you might say, why are we playing another non-league game and traveling all the way to North Valley? Because North Valley, when we left that particular, when things got changed up in the bracket, as far as who's playing who in the leagues, North Valley came to us and actually said, we really enjoy playing with you folks. Can we continue to play even though it would be a non-league game? And of course, you're not going to say no. So the football team, and I believe volleyball too, this year came to us.
Yes.
Our basketball will go down to them, and it's just, it's a reciprocal, basically, going back and forth. And, I think that just speaks volumes about, our staff, our coaches, our players, to where they enjoy playing with us so much that they would like to continue on.
Yeah.
And, of course, the pregame report is brought to you by the city of Coquille. And, of course, we're at the Coastal Coffee broadcast booth. And I'm going to let a little secret out. I understand Coastal Coffee's got a place in North Bend.
I heard that, too.
I haven't found it yet.
I don't know if it's open yet.
Oh, because I said I would have rode down with one. Are you kidding?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know where it's at. Have you heard?
Me neither. Well, I think they just kind of introduced the idea of it. I don't know where the place is yet. I just keep seeing
we'll find out.
Yeah,
sneak peeks.
I'm going to have to get a hold of Ryan and bend his ear or echo one or the other and say, tell us where you're at, so when we're traveling through town, we can have one there too.
Yeah, right? You bet.
So we're going to have a good time. Of course, if you're tuned in, you can always catch the game on YouTube, not YouTube TV, but YouTube. If you just go to CHS events, you'll be able to find the game there, as Sonny is here doing all of the videoing, which we greatly do appreciate. And as I said, after the fellows are done, then we're going to go ahead and have the ladies onto the court. And then we're causing a little bit of commotion, I should say I am, to try to get an additional game at the end of the season, which we'll have more about that in just a moment. Our band is not here, so I believe we're going to be doing the Pledge of Allegiance as the flag drops. And please join us. Well, actually, the Star Spangled Banner, not the Pledge of Allegiance. I didn't see our band, so Tony tricked me on that one. And I say when the American flag, when it drops, is because we have a retractable American flag in the gymnasium, which is really, really cool.
It is really cool.
All right, Dan.
Here is the starting lineup tonight for the Marshfield Pirates. Number 1 is Luke Jackson. Number 3, Jackson Ainsworth. Number 11 is Keller Vineyard. Number 15 is Steele Carpenter. And number 23, Jonah Martin. And that's the starting lineup for the Marshfield Pirates.
Does it say what grade Jonah is in?
Yes, he's a senior.
Senior, huh? Heck of an athlete right there as well. So we're going to get things started for the Coquille Red Devils. Number 2, we got Deegan Johnson. Number 3, it is Jericho Jones. Number 5 starting is Jackson Corbus. Number 10, Gavin Fisher. And number 14, that'll be Talon Dubazar. As we mentioned, Peyton Leap is out with that leg injury. He will not be playing today. But what's nice is he's going to have a whole week to recuperate.
Yeah, Peyton's not looking too happy down
Have some
there.
recovery time. No, it doesn't look.
That young man is just so solid in his game and his commitment.
Yeah, he really is. He's a team player.
So we're going to be interested here in the circle. Of course, you've got Johnson coming up to the shoulder of Marshfield here.
Yeah, that's Luke Jackson. He's 6'12". And the tip-off goes to Marshfield.
But you know what they say all you got to do is get in front of him, block him out, and he'll just come over the top and foul you.
That's right. And the ball moved from the wing left top of the key. Three-point shot goes up, but a rebound shot, no good. Coquille ball.
So that's going to be Corbus down to Johnson, quickly down court. Spins with the shot, but it gets blocked.
And blocked. Marshfield taking it down the front court. That's Vineyard. Moves off to the left-hand side, down in the corner, back up to the paint, and at the low post. Oh.
Jones with the foul.
I would say.
Well, you know, it's kind of like welcome to the Devil Dome.
That's right.
You know?
Well, we have a little mix of basketball and roller derby here. Guess I'm showing my age with the roller derby thing, huh?
Yeah, well, you know, they used to have roller derby here at the community building.
Fun stuff. Marshfield inbound, and a three-point goes up from the top of the key. Nope, rebound shot.
You're going to see that all night long.
Yes, sir. That guy could just stand there and put him in the basket.
As Johnson tries to get past to cross over and does. Long pass down to Dubazar. He's going to jump inside. The pass was intended for Johnson. Just Johnson went one way and the ball the other.
Carpenter's down in the front. There it is. Back down to Vineyard. He's bringing it around. A pass down is blocked by Coquille.
Dubazar doing a nice job getting out in front of that pass to block it out of bounds.
So inbounding will be Ainsworth. Ball comes back to him and back out. Carpenter back to the foul line, a shot for two, and that was Jackson. 4-zip, Marshfield.
So we're seeing Jones. He's going to try to get it out to Dubazar, but it gets stolen away.
Three-point shot goes up from the corner, and it's good. That was Carpenter.
So with a full court press, makes it really tough for Coquille to get things going as Fisher takes the inbound pass. Now he finds Johnson crossing the timeline. And he's going to try to find, he does find Dubazar. Going back to Jones in the top of key. Quickly back to Fisher inside to Johnson. And he's going to get fouled in the process. So that'll be the first team foul against Marshfield, as Coquille already has one with the score 7-0. Marshfield on top. Jones will have the inbound pass. All the way up to Fisher. You're going to see a very strong, fast offense for Marshfield, and probably a lot of give and go into the paint as well. As Johnson moves it inside, up and around, but it's no good. A little flip shot from the hip.
Rebound goes to Jackson, back to Ainsworth. He brings it all the way down into the corner, and a quick layup.
And a charge called against Marshfield. Good job by Jones to stand solid in the paint.
That's two fouls against the Marshfield side of the ball as Coquille inbound.
Very smart defense by the Red Devils. Jones to Fisher. Fisher going to move it on down court, but it gets stripped away as he lost control of it. And then he's trying to get it back, but gets a foul called on him instead.
Next to the Marshfield bench, that's Ainsworth, and he's inbounds. Ball moves out across court to Carpenter. Brings it over the center court line and back onto the wing, left-hand side. Bounce pass is not even looked at as it goes out of bounds on the sideline opposite. Coquille ball will be inbounding.
It's funny to see Coach Ainsworth here from Marshfield. I remember when, gosh, this is years ago, when he was the assistant coach I mean, years ago, and he was very outgoing and very boisterous. And you see him today as the head coach, just kind of calm and cool, collective. As Jones wants to move it around, he finds Johnson on the left down in the corner to Dubazar as he tries to move it up around the top part of the left wing. Passes to Corbis. The pass was intended for Johnson as he was going to have a quick run into the key and get slammed in the head.
Yeah, I took it right to the face. Nothing called. I don't know what the chant is down here on the floor. It sounds like a bad version of the Muppet Show.
Yeah, they're saying D up really over and over and over
No
again.
idea what that is.
Corbis with the ball from the inbound pass from Jones. Pass is intercepted.
Down the left lane. Oh, out of bounds for Marshfield. Pressure on by Coquille.
Good defense by Coquille. Dubazar doing a nice job staying right with him. Comes inbound to Johnson to Fisher. Fisher to Johnson. Just to try to make something happen to get down this half court. He finally does. Dubazar down in the left corner. He moves up to the wing. Inside to Jones. Jones dives inside, but he gets slammed. And they're saying it was just all ball went out of bounds. Inbound pass from Jones gets intercepted.
And Marshfield with a quick pass. Runs into Dubazar and loses his footing.
I don't know. I think that was darn good defense by Dubazar to go ahead and stay tight with him.
Yeah.
I don't know about the foul call, but I thought it was good defense.
And so that puts Vineyard in front of the Coastal Coffee broadcast booth as he inbounds the ball. And it is picked up by Carpenter. Pass down onto the corner. Back to the paint, a steal by Coquille.
Nice job by the defense down in the paint as Fisher grabs hold of it, comes down court, coming down the right-hand side, finds Dubazar as well on the right. He's on the wing. Up top it goes to Jones. Fisher going to try to drive inside himself, puts a shot up, but hits front of the rim, no good.
And the rebound back to Marshfield. Again, that's Carpenter taking it down the sideline on the right-hand side. Overhead pass is brought back to Jackson, and down in the corner, pass is missed. That was intended for Holmes.
3:54 left here in the first, still 7-0. Marshfield with the lead. Fisher inbounded Johnson back to Fisher. They get double teamed. It's going to get tapped out of bounds for the pass that was intended for Johnson.
Wow, way up in the stand.
They couldn't get any help from the crowd at all. It's like, come on.
Up in the nosebleed seats.
So we're going to have Corbis bringing it down on the left-hand wing. Bounce pass back to Fisher. He's got Jones over on the right. It's going to be a give and go. Jones finds an open door and takes it in.
Ball is inbound, and again, that's Carpenter taking it down the left sideline now. Comes over the center court line, a slow approach towards the left wing, pass down into the corner, and they find Jackson at the low post. Ball's back up to the top of the key, and the three-point shot is good. 10-2, Marshfield.
And then there's going to be foul in the backcourt.
And checking into the court is Ainsworth.
And Backman's coming in so Fisher can take a breather. There's the inbound pass from Backman to Jones. Jones is going to try to get past him. It's a nice pass to Johnson. Johnson wants to take it inside. He does, and they're going to get caught on a traveler as he got boxed out.
Inbound again. Steele Carpenter with a slow approach to the timeline, unopposed. Over the center court line and stopping to call a play on the wing extended. Pass came out to Holmes. Knocked out of bounds. Now they're inbounding. Back to Holmes on the wing extended. Back down to Jackson. Cross court. And a three-pointer from the extended wing. Beautiful shot, 13-2, Marshfield.
2:30 left here in the first. Corbus with the ball. Gonna try to move it past 3 defenders to Backman down on the right lower wing. Back to Corbus. Corbus wants to get inside, and he's going to get fouled in the process. I tell you, it's the best thing Coquille can do is go ahead and put them in foul trouble.
Yeah. 2:20 left in the period.
And they are. There's 5 fouls against Marshfield. Coquille with 3. Puts Corbus to the line, shooting 2. Corbus puts the first one up. It bounces every which way and in. Every which way but loose. What was that movie?
That was Clint Eastwood.
Okay. Make my day.
Yeah, he's one of the good ones, that's for sure.
Dubas sits down for a breather, and Corbus makes the second shot.
On the baseline, Luke Jackson, he'll be inbounding.
O'Shea comes on for Coquille.
And the ball down.
O'Shea.
Steel Carpenter. A slow approach towards the timeline. And he picks up the pace in the front court. Moves off to the left. Pick a set for him as he drives inside. Loses control of the ball. Regains. And passes out to Ainsworth on the wing extended. Ball comes back out. Looks at a three-point shot. Closes up from the corner. Ainsworth drives inside. Ball is blocked. Good work by Coquille defense. Their ball.
That was Fisher that got his hand on it. That was able to stop that shot from going up. As Backman brings it down court over to Jones in the middle. Up top, that is. Finds Fisher on the left wing. Tries to get it into Johnson. He does. Johnson puts it up, but it's going to get fouled in the process. He's going to go to the line shooting a pair as well. 13-4. Minute 35 left here in the first. 5 team fouls are against Marshfield. 3 against Coquille.
First shot for Coquille is up and no good. Minute 35 left in the first.
And there we go. 13-6 now.
Ball is inbound again. Steel Carpenter bringing it down the left sideline. And timeout calls.
Timeout called by Marshfield. So does Coquille got 5 or should they have 6? I thought that other free throw that he put up would give him 6. I might be mistaken on that.
He missed one free throw shot.
Yeah, but he got the second.
Yes.
So we got all kinds of quickness going by the offense, of course, by Marshfield. Very, very quick ball club. And, again, they are a 4A school. And what happens is a lot of times, not that 3A is not, but as you get up higher and higher, it's almost like they get faster and faster.
Yeah.
Right.
You know. Hey, now, Amy, you played basketball for a while as well as other sports. What's the mindset when you come into a game and you already know, like say us for Coquille is going to play a team like Marshfield, that you already know, okay, they're ranked number 1, they're very fast, they got the 3-point shooters, and they got the height. What's the kind of mindset you go through?
I mean, like you look at their stats, you watch the tape and everything, but it all like changes once you're on the court. Like we're all just basketball players here to play basketball. You put yourself in, you just play basketball. Like it's overthinking it and looking at the stats right. Like that messes with your head. So when I try to get out there, I try to clear it out of my head and just say I'm going to play basketball and do my best.
Gotcha. Okay.
Without really knowing if the team's great or bad or whatever, because that can totally throw off your game.
Yeah, I would imagine mentally it would just make you a mess and almost defeat you before you even got on the court. Okay. So there was a good defense game by Coquille that caused Marshfield to travel. Coquille has the ball with the turnover. That's Fisher trying to get across the timeline, and it does. Bounce pass to Johnson. Johnson wants to continue to put it up, but he forced it up. No good. But the ball goes off Fisher as he tried to rebound that. Say coming off and Backman on. Dubas are on. Jones, Fisher, and Johnson for Coquille on the court.
Marshfield in the front court. That's Steel Carpenter. And an overhead pass from Jackson back to Carpenter. Extended from the wing. Shot went up for 3. No good.
We have foul on the ground.
Yeah, number 4 there. He just got in too quick on that pushing foul, which is another good time to go ahead and put them at the line. They should be shooting 2, and they will be, yes.
Yeah, that foul was against Trenton Holmes. On the Marshfield side of the ball, 13-5, Marshfield on top of 54 seconds left in the first.
And to be honest with you, the score doesn't say how close this game has actually been, I don't think, either. I think Coquille is playing pretty darn tight with them.
Yes, they are.
I mean, granted, this Dubazar's first shot is good. When you count a couple of turners and the give and go with the tall guy in there, I mean, it makes it pretty tough. I believe there's been 3...
There's been 3 3-pointers.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's the same player, too.
It is.
Yeah, that's Carpenter,
Carpenter, yeah, he's knocking them out. And he's on the wing extended where he made his last 3-pointer, but gets the ball down into the corner. 3-point shot goes up into the bucket and back out, Coquille.
Good job by Dubazar with that rebound. Long pass down intended for Jones, but it goes out of play. Jones pointed to Marshfield like, what do you want, a pass interference here?
Yeah, I think he was trying to kind of push him into the ball so it'd go off Marshfield last second. That's what it looked like.
And Carpenter back in the front court, top of the key. He's got a pick set for him as he drives inside. Quick layup for 2. It's 15-6. Marshfield on top as the first period winds down.
And that's going to be Johnson who's going to attempt coming on down court. Goes behind his back quickly to Dubazar. Dubazar goes inside. Threw a quick pass off over to Fisher right in the left corner. Goes out of bounds off of Marshfield. There's only 3.7 seconds left here in the first. Pass goes to Johnson. Jones, 3-point shot is up. Hits the rim, no good at the buzzer.
And that's the end of the first period, ladies and gentlemen, with the score. The Marshfield Pirates at 15. The Coquille Red Devils at 6.
Coquille.
We've got a couple of the Coquille girls down here. Going to come up and spend a little time with us at halftime. They're
That's what it
down
sounds
there
like.
giving Emmy a bad time.
Yeah, they are. They're trying to give me some sign language or something
Yeah.
I'm not understanding.
Our pregame report was brought to you by the city of Coquille, and our halftime report will be brought to you guys by our friends down at Les Schwab Tire Centers in Coquille, Coos Bay, North Bend, and Reedsport. You're never far from a Les Schwab Tire Center. Athlete of the Game is sponsored by Amling Schroeder Funeral Service. Thank you so much for your support of the Coquille Red Devils. Timeout's just about over. About 5 seconds before our teams are called back onto the court. All right, so what they're saying down there is D up?
Yeah, like defense.
Defense
yeah.
up, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, it reminded me of a skit I saw a long time ago.
Yeah,
What are they saying down there?
once they say it over and over again, it doesn't even seem like English.
Yeah.
Because D up isn't even really a word. So
All right, Coquille inbounding. Our second period is brought to you guys by East Fork Lumber Company. Hope you're enjoying the game.
we got Jones with the ball at the top of the key, hitting Dubazar in the short corner, but he gets pushed over. It'll be Coquille ball, foul on Marshfield.
Yeah, that was Keller Vineyard, kind of stumbled over the top of him there. And puts a foul on the board for Marshfield.
So we have Jones inbounding. The baseline, we have some substitutions on Marshfield. Ball's in. Jones with the forward pass out to Fisher as he gets double teamed. Looking for the pass on the right side. Nobody's there. Switching over to the left, and he gets caught on a carry. It'll be Marshfield's ball.
So Marshfield will be inbounding right next to their bench. And inbounding will be Jonah Martin. The ball is inbound and picked up by Carpenter. Carpenter comes over the center court line. There's Ainsworth. Carpenter down on the wing left. Cross court on the wing right. Ainsworth back to Carpenter. 3-point shot goes up and he sinks it. It's 18-6. Marshfield.
So we have Fisher inbounding on the baseline, and we got a full court press on Marshfield. We get the ball into Corbis. Corbis crosses the half court line on the left side. Hands off to Johnson. Johnson goes into the lane. Hits it, tries to get it to Dubazar, but it gets swatted out of bounds by Marshfield. It'll be Coquille ball on the baseline on their side of the court. We got Jones inbounding. Looking for the open player. It's Johnson right under the hoop, and it gets stolen.
Carpenter bringing it down the left sideline, stops at the wing, goes up for another three. It's 21-6, Marshfield.
That's Carpenter's 5th three. We got Fisher inbounding on the baseline, giving it to Corbus, handing it back on to Fisher. Fisher coming down on the right side, passing it cross half court to Jones, to Dubazar on the right corner. Dubazar driving in, kicking back out, hitting Jones on the right wing. To Fisher in the paint, back out to Jones. Jones takes the three. It's no good. Rebound Marshfield.
Yeah, rebound Marshfield. That's Holmes bringing it down, a pass to Jackson, back to Holmes, and the shot goes up for three from the corner. No good. Slapped out of bounds by Coquille.
Yeah, that one bounced right off Corbus's shoulder. We have Backman coming on the court for Corbus.
And on the baseline, Trenton Holmes inbounding for the Pirates. Ball is inbound, picked up by Jackson, puts two in the bucket that fast. It's 23-6.
So he just sets it in the basket. He doesn't even have to put like any effort forth.
Yeah, he's just tall enough to set it in the basket.
Yeah. Because I mean, when we had O'Shea out there, O'Shea's like 6'2", and he looked short next to Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't have his height listed here, but I am curious. It might be on the OSA.
Maybe I'll look. I doubt it though.
Boy, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. He's 6'7".
Jesus. That's a little bit of height there.
6'7".
I mean, I'd be playing basketball all the time if I was 6'7" too.
I guess so, yeah. Hey, we'd like to thank a few of our sponsors while the clock winds down. We want to say thank you to Far's Hardware, Milky Way Feed and Tack, East Fork Lumber Company, Inspired Ink Tattoo Shop down by the produce stand at First Community Credit Union. Our friends at Coquille Tire keeping Lee and I safe on the road. Thank you so much for your support of the Coquille Red Devils. There's the buzzer, and the officials are calling the teams out onto the courts. The score is 23-6. Marshfield Pirates on top. And our teams are entering court right now to begin or to continue the second period.
So we'll have Backman inbounding on the baseline as we get everything set up. Ball's into Backman. Backman passing to Johnson at the top of the key on the backcourt. Crossing over the half-court line at the left side, going to the right. Passing, trying to get it to Backman, and it's stolen.
And a quick steal. That's Ainsworth bringing it all the way down. Hits the paint, loses his footing. Going to call a foul against Coquille. That'll go against Jones. One foul on each side of the ball. Corbus checking in.
Corbus coming in for Fisher. That's Jones' second foul for Coquille.
I'm working. Johnson is inbounding. Here.
Jackson with the three on the left corner, and it's no good. Rebound Coquille. We got Johnson to Jones. Jones coming down the right sideline. We got Jones going in for the drive. No shot, but he gets fouled in the process. We go into the line shooting two. We got the official setting up the shot. We got Marshfield moving around on the side of the paint. Jones with the ball for his first shot. Shots up. And it's no good, hitting the back of the rim. We got Fisher subbing in for Johnson. Couple sub-ins for Marshfield as well. We got Jones going up for his second shot. Shots up. And it's no good.
And the rebound goes to Marshfield. There's Jackson with a fast pass to Carpenter. He bring it down the left side. Comes into the front court. He looks at a three-pointer with a pass back out to Jackson. Comes back around. Down in the corner. Shot goes up for three. And they sink it. It's 26-6.
So we got Corbus inbounding on the baseline, giving it to Jones in the left corner, giving it to Backman on the right, crossing the half-court line, hitting Fisher in the right corner. Looking at the three, it's not there. To Corbus on the left wing. Hitting it to Dubazar on the left corner, tripping on Marshfield's foot. They get called on a foul for that one. We'll have Jones inbounding on the baseline. That's Marshfield's third foul of the period. Oh, we're inbounding on the sideline. Got Jones inbounding. Jones looking at Jackson for the handoff. Corbus coming around the right side of the key.
And a quick steal to pick up. And that's Ainsworth. He's taking it all the way down, puts the shot up, draws a foul, and that'll take him to the foul line for 2.
That's Jones's third foul of the game. I think not having Leap down there in that post is driving Jones down, and then now he's getting called on a lot of fouls.
Yeah, we're feeling the pain, that's for sure. Shot is up from the foul line, no good.
We got Johnson coming in for Jones.
Here's our second shot for Marshfield. It's up. That one's good.
We got Dubazar inbounding on the baseline in the backcourt, giving it to Fisher on the left side. Fisher looking for the pass. Getting it to Johnson on the right side. Still haven't crossed half court yet. Getting across on the left side. Trying to give it to Fisher, but the pass is too strong.
A steal by Carpenter. He's taking it all the way home. There's 2 points. 29-6, Marshfield. 4:50 left in the half.
Johnson was not in love with that call. But he bit his tongue. He's good.
And we've got Carpenter back on the foul line. First shot for Marshfield. And it's up. And in play. Shot no good. Coquille ball.
Corbus with that rebound, giving it to Dubazar. Corbus trying to set a screen for him, but it's not working. Dubazar checking the ball cross court to Johnson. Johnson coming around on the right, and they call 10 seconds. So it'll be Marshfield ball. They couldn't get across the half court line in time.
Ainsworth inbounding in front of the Coastal Coffee broadcast booth. And there's Carpenter, center court. Brings it back to Ainsworth. He's at the top of the key. Back to Carpenter on the wing, extended right side. Hits a 3, comes back out, no good. Rebound. Carpenter tries another shot, looks at the 3, passes it to Ainsworth from the wing. 3-point shot goes up, and it's 32-6. Marshfield on top.
We got a timeout, Coquille. We got 30-second timeout.
Well, we'll continue thanking our sponsors this evening. We'd like to thank MP Auto and Rigging, our friends out at Highway Deli Mart, Umpqua Bank, and the Myrtle Veterinarian Hospital. Thanks so much to Lee for giving us the updates on the Veterinarian Hospital as it comes into fruition here in town. We're all looking forward to it, and we'd like to thank Roseburg Forest Products, Carquest Auto Parts, and our friends at Econo Rooter. Thank you so much for your support of the Coquille Red Devils. Timeout's been called. We're coming back out onto the court. 4:13 left in the half. The score, Marshfield Pirates at 32, Coquille Red Devils at 6. Coquille ball.
We got a inbound from Fisher to Dubazar. Dubazar crossing the half-court line on the right side to Johnson at the top of the key to Fisher in the left corner. Fisher almost stepping out of bounds and throwing it, and it falls into Marshfield's hands.
And we've got Carpenter down on the wing, down to Jackson at the low post. Oh, he misses a shot and a jump ball.
Fisher getting his hands on the ball. So we'll have Coquille ball on the baseline.
I'll bet he doesn't miss many of those shots.
Yeah. So we got Fisher as the full court press is putting on the Devils, trying to get open, getting it to Backman in the left corner. Backman to Johnson. Johnson coming down the right side, giving it to Dubazar to cross that half court line. Dubazar getting into the corner, getting double teamed. To Fisher at the low post. To Johnson on the right corner. Johnson driving in, going up with it, and it's blocked. But Marshfield stepped out of bounds with the ball, so it'll be Coquille. We got a score of 32-6. Marshfield on top. So we'll have Johnson inbounding on the baseline. Johnson looking into the paint, no one's there. It's intercepted by Marshfield. It'll be Coquille's ball again. Bowen calling the play. We got Robertson coming in on the court for Backman. So we'll have Johnson inbounding. Hitting Dubazar on the wing. Dubazar driving, going out. Giving it to Johnson. Cutting in and the pass missed and kicked off Marshfield's foot. It'll be Coquille ball. Bowen calling another play. Well, Robertson inbounding, giving it to Dubas on the wing extended, trying to get it to Corbis, but it bounces off Marshfield's foot. It'll be Coquille ball on the left sideline on their side of the court.
Yeah, that's Carpenter out there putting a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah. So we got Dubazar hitting Corbis. Corbis driving in, kicking it out to Fisher. Fisher taking a three. It's not there. So we have Marshfield rebound.
And that's Ainsworth taking it down the sideline. A pass overhead finds Carpenter. He's at the top of the key, then down in the corner. On the right, comes back out to Carpenter, down to Jackson, and a three-point shot is up, and it's good. 35-6, Marshfield, Coquille ball.
So we got Corbis inbounding on the baseline with Johnson with the ball. Coming across the half-court line at the middle. Getting the ball. Holy cow. So we have Marshall trying to get the ball from Johnson, but he falls and throws it to Fisher, and they call a travel between one of the two of them. So it'll be Marshfield ball.
And Jackson inbound to Carpenter. Comes over the timeline, a pass to Ainsworth down on the wing extended. He circles around top of the key and passes back to Carpenter, right-hand side. He's on the wing extended down into the corner on the left, then through the low post. The shot comes in, and the ball goes up. No good, but he draws a foul. That'll take him to the foul line. 3 fouls on each side of the ball, and on the foul line, Chandler Wyatt.
We got 2:25 left in the second period with a score of 35-6. First shot's up, and it's no good, bouncing off the front of the rim. We got some sub-ins for Coquille. We got Backman and O'Shea on the court for Corbis and Dubazar. We got the second shot signaling. Second shot is up. No, oh, it's good. So we got Fisher inbounding. Moving across on the baseline. Handing it off to Johnson. Johnson fighting his way in the backcourt. Trying to cross that half-court line, gets across in the middle. Fisher setting a screen for him, giving the ball to Fisher. Fisher back out to Johnson. He recovers a stolen pass. Trying to get it to Johnson, but it's intercepted.
Stolen by Marshfield. And there's Carpenter bringing it down. He's on the wing extended out to Ainsworth, left-hand side. He drives inside. Goes to put the ball up. Did that go off of number 32 out there, Wyatt, for Marshfield?
No, we got a foul on Coquille. I don't know who it was on.
I don't either.
Oh, O'Shea. I think he pushed him, is what they're calling. So we got Corbis on the court for Fisher.
Jonah Martin on the baseline for Marshfield. He'll be inbounding.
Got some confusion amongst the officials. Ooh, oh, they'll be shooting. That's Coquille's 5th foul. So we got Ainsworth at the line shooting.
A short warm-up, and here's the shot for Marshfield. Into the bucket. Good for one. The official bounces back to him. Here's the second shot for Ainsworth from the foul line. Ball is up, and it's good. 38-6.
So we got Robertson unbounding the ball to Corbis. We got Corbis giving it back to Robertson on the key, top of the key extended, trying to get a pass to Backman, and he gets fouled in the process. That'll be on Ainsworth on Marshfield's side. So we have Backman inbounding on the right sideline, giving it to Robertson. Robertson going to the right corner, trying to get it to O'Shea, and it's intercepted.
And taken away by Ainsworth. He brings it down. And a pass brings it out to the wing. Looks at a three-point shot, doesn't take it. Down the corner, three-point shot goes up. Hits the bucket, no good. Rebound Marshfield. And now there's two in the bucket. It's 40-6.
So we got Robertson inbounding on the baseline, giving it to Corbus on the left sideline, to Johnson on the right, to Backman in the right corner. Backman driving in, giving a pass to O'Shea, and it bounces off of him and it falls on the ground. He takes the shot and it's no good.
And Marshfield takes it away. Back to Carpenter. He's already in the front court. Down in the corner, they look at a three. All the way across the court to the wing. There's Ainsworth. Shot is blocked by Coquille, but picked up by Marshfield. Another shot went up. No good. Rebound, Red Devils.
Bagman with that rebound as he gets pressed in the backcourt, giving it to Johnson on the right to cross the half-court line. We got 40 seconds left in this period. Trying to give it to Backman, and he gets fouled in the process. That'll be on Ainsworth, and that'll put Marshall at 5 fouls, so it looks like Backman will be shooting.
Let's see, that's Ainsworth down there, but I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, what was just called.
Yeah.
Because it looks like they're setting up for a technical
Yeah.
on Backman maybe, or Johnson, because he put up a number 2. So we'll see what that was on. No, because it looks... I don't know what's happening.
Well, there's 5 fouls against
Right.
Coquille.
Yeah, so it was Marshfield that fouled. Backman's shooting.
There's 5 fouls on each side of the ball.
I think
Okay.
that Ainsworth might have got a technical, though. No? Okay. So we got Backman setting up his first shot. Backman's first shot's up, and it's good, putting Coquille at 7. Second shot for Backman is getting set up. Shot's up, and it's no good. We got Marshfield rebound.
And Jackson with the rebound. A quick pass. And 23 Martin taking it down the sideline on the right-hand side to find Carpenter center court. At the Ainsworth. Back to Carpenter on the right-hand side of the court. Pass goes down into the corner. 3-point shot goes up, hits the bucket. No good. Coquille rebound.
We got Corbus with that rebound, coming down on the left sideline, giving it to Robertson on the right. Robertson driving into the 3-point line, trying to get a pass to Johnson, but it's intercepted by Ainsworth.
And he takes it down the sideline, all the way down into the front court.
So we got,
Shot went up, but it was no good. Did they call a foul on that at all?
no. So
That's the end of the half, ladies and gentlemen, with the score. Marshfield Pirates at 40. Coquille Red Devils at 7.
All right, well, we're going to get ready for a little Les Schwab Tire Center halftime report here in just a momento. We got the crew. Are you okay? Are you good? Okay. Are you girls? We got like the sharpshooters of Coquille. Yes, we do. Taylor.
hey.
What's up? Pull your yeah. There you go. Anyway, so here we are getting ready to go into a Marshfield game.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a 4A school. And you've been playing some amazing ball. And tell us your thoughts about what we're going to be looking for you this evening.
Well, we're gonna beat them.
I don't doubt that whatsoever. I mean, seriously.
Do they have any new players on the team this year that you know of?
Yeah, they got Ava and Morgan, the cousin.
Oh, both Ainsworth.
Yeah.
So I know you wanted to get on the air. Was there something that you want to share with us tonight?
No, I wanted to bring Bristol over here.
Bristol, we need to get you here. Go ahead. I'm going to let you do the interview.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You know these things. Interview them. Talk to them about.
All right, so what are you guys expecting tonight out of Marshfield?
Oh, we're gonna beat them.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see that in the foresee future, but do we have any, like, have you guys run over plays or, like, watched their tapes at all?
Oh, we know what they're gonna do.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. You guys got plans?
Well, they're gonna do some dribble handoff, and
Yeah.
they're gonna try.
They're going to get some deep threes,
Yeah.
right? They
Yeah.
kind of, yeah.
Morgan
throws up the deep threes.
Yeah.
So are we going to do, like, a box and one type deal on anybody? Is there a setup for that yet? Has that been talked about at practice? Doing some, like, so that a box and one is where one of the players plays, like, man on man on a specific player if the player is, like, better, to try to slow down the momentum of the game. Just for elaboration here.
Who knows what she's talking about?
I
Look
do.
at that.
Look at me. So if you,
Yeah, we got Morgan.
Okay.
It's gonna be tonight.
Do you guys have any special plays or anything? Anything new we're gonna be seeing on the court today?
No,
What was your guys' mindset coming into the court today?
we're gonna win.
Obviously. What about you, Bristol?
Play
Other than
hard.
that, yeah. Okay. All right. So how are we feeling? I mean, we just had a game Thursday, was it?
No,
Tuesday.
we didn't play.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So you guys are fresh. We're ready. We're ready to take on Marshfield. We're gonna sink the ships tonight, aren't we? Yeah.
I like that one.
I do too.
It's a good one.
It is. We got a decent crowd out here tonight. Bring your friends and family. Yeah, I see them. I see the family.
Yeah.
So, Bristol,
Yeah.
now you've been doing a lot of work yourself as far as, coming in. Now, you're a freshman this year, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a freshman.
Right. Now, and you just basically came right into the varsity.
Yeah.
Right. So, and what is your main set position that you're playing this year?
I played down at the post.
Yeah. Now, is that one of your key spots? You like that?
Yeah, I like it. Marty wants to move me out to a wing, but we haven't practiced that yet.
Right. Well, now I noticed that there's a lot of aggressiveness that that you've got going on. You fight real strong for the ball. It's pretty much you just take no prisoners.
Sure.
So with that type of a mentality, though, that's probably. I know that you've been an athlete of the game with this as well already this year. You were amazing in volleyball. Had a great
Thank you.
season in volleyball, and so basically it's just going to continue. Are you going to the track or anything like that?
Yeah, track.
And what are you going to be doing there?
Long jump, and then I throw a jab.
Nice,
We're
outstanding.
going to see some sprints out of you today, this year.
Maybe.
That's what I like to hear. You got 2 more events to field, buddy. Got to get all 4 of them.
All 4?
That's more points.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Good deal. All right, well, Bristol, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to talk to Kellner for a minute.
All right.
Trading the mics around.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I wish we had another headset,
Yeah.
But anyway, Taylor, of course, you've been athlete of the game quite a few times here lately. The defense that you and Cynthia have been doing in the backcourt has been phenomenal. And then out of nowhere, you'll come up and just drop a 3-pointer in the pocket. So, explain how you and Cynthia work so well hand in hand with that.
Well, I think we talk pretty good.
Yeah.
And we kind of understand, I know what she's doing because I was playing there last year. So I know what she's trying to do.
Well, it's kind of interesting seeing her sister the other night, because Cynthia had a high point of 20 points not long ago, and then her sister drops down 22 points, the other night. And I thought, man, I wouldn't want to be in that household. What kind of ribbon is going on? Have you heard anything there?
No, not really.
So basically, I hear you basically just not giving out any clues whatsoever for the tactics for tonight's game, just that we're going to win. So is that so maybe somebody on Marshfield might be tuned into the radio station here and so we're not going to give it up to them. I think that's pretty good. I think that's really smart.
Well, no, I don't think they're listening. I mean, I hope not.
Very good. Well, hey, you girls, thank you. I do appreciate you coming on the air. It's always fun to have you ladies. Congratulations. I know you girls were the champs at the last tournament and deserve every minute of it, that's for sure.
Yeah, the tournament.
So that was fantastic. So I'm going to let you get set because I know at halftime you girls got to get ready for the next ball game. So thank you again for joining us, ladies. Of course, it's Bristol Layton and Taylor Kellner. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
So as we take a look at our halftime report brought to you by Les Schwab Tire Center that is in, of course, Coquille, Reeds Park, Coos Bay, and North Bend. A little bit of a recap. Coquille scored 6 points in the first, and Marshfield was able to drop down 15 quick points themselves. We're seeing a 4A ball club here, the number 1 rated as
number
well.
1 in 4A.
A lot of speed, a lot of height, a lot of just give and go as well.
And an aggressive play style.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's been Marshfield's forerunner that I know of for 20 years. And, you know, and just the coaching staff has been there a long time. The kids have grown up together, you know, and that's one of the huge assets as well.
Yes.
Is that, you know, they go from the little guys, you know, and gals to then they go to the JV. And as they're in the JV, they start to transition into the high school. And everything has been the same the entire time.
Yeah.
You know, for in my first few years of calling high school sports, I used to call Marshfield with Matt Jarvis. That's who got me going. But
Wow.
anyway, that was always Marshfield's thing, was to be fast, and to play that strong defense, and at the same time we want to be a 3-point hot hand. And you know, they've been that way that I have known of forever, because in the second they held Coquille to only 1 point.
I know, that was
You know,
brutal.
and even though I said in the first, Coquille, you know, even though you know, at the end of one, it was 15-6, Coquille was still playing fairly, you know, solid right along with them. But then you turn around, Marshfield scores an additional 25 in the second, bringing them here close to the end of our halftime report with a total score of Marshfield 40, Coquille 7. But then again, Jackson himself had 6 3-point shots.
That's amazing.
That dropped the bucket in the first half.
What about
And
Carpenter?
Carpenter, too.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Steel
sure he had
Carpenter,
more
that
than
guy was
5.
amazing.
Yeah.
And he would take shots from the
It would
wing
be
extended.
Deep. Yeah.
Right.
Well, he would
Holy
take those and then come back on defense on their full court press. And
Yeah, very
Cover
impressive
hard.
ball players.
Yeah, so what are you looking at? 11 or 12 3-point shots that went down in the bucket
Right.
Yes.
in just the first half alone.
yeah.
Yeah, I only saw 2 3-pointers go up that were missed.
Right. Yeah. Same. I saw like maybe 2, maybe 3.
So, I mean, right there alone. And, you know, the thing of it
Guys are
is
phenomenal.
there's high points and there's low points. The only deficit that is difficult, I believe, and I might be totally wrong here, but when you're coming in and you're playing a school that it just outplays you because the caliber that they do have, which is awesome for Marshfield. I take nothing away from that.
Oh, you bet.
But it makes it tough, and I'm just hoping that at the end of the ball game, into tonight, into tomorrow, into Monday, okay, that our boys will not allow this to affect them so much that they get really down on themselves, and all of a sudden all that hype and the energy and all the push, because I mean, we got a great group of athletes ourselves,
Yes, we do.
but that it doesn't affect them so much, it kind of puts a little squash on them.
Right. Well,
Go ahead.
mentality in basketball is so important. Like, if you don't have the confidence to be on the court in yourself, you're not going to have a good game. Like, I've struggled with that when I was playing. Like, you have to have a good mindset and have confidence in yourself to play a good game of basketball. And hopefully, coming out of this game, these boys will still be able to hold their heads high.
And, you know, I think without Leap on the court, the crew doesn't have their leader. Their
Right.
captain.
Yeah.
And that takes a little of the wind out of their sails, too. He calls the plays. He's the director out there
Right.
on the court. And without him, these guys have to step up a little bit on top of the challenges that they're facing right now.
All right.
So Marshfield just made a shot and went for the rebound. I'm not sure
Stepped out of bounds.
Okay, out
Yeah.
of bounds. So it'll be a Coquille ball.
Yeah, so we have Fisher inbounding in their backcourt, giving it to Jones. Seeing Jones back on the court after being subbed out for a while for his 3 fouls. So we got trying to
And a
pass
big steal by Jackson. He's taking it all the way downtown and dunks it right into the bucket. I mean, that guy can just lift it up and put it in there.
He doesn't really even need to jump.
That's impressive. I've never seen anybody swing off that basket.
So we got Fisher inbounding to Jones. Jones giving it to Fisher on the right sideline, crossing the half-court line. Fisher trying to keep a hold of the ball, giving it to Johnson. Johnson driving to the top of the key to Corbus on the left wing. Corbus trying to make something happen, giving it to Johnson. Johnson moving to the left corner, taking the 3. No good.
And the rebound, there's Ainsworth taking it for Marshfield. He's bringing it all the way down. A quick pass to the low post. And a 3-point shot goes up from the wing. No good. But a quick rebound puts it into the bucket. Again, that's Steel Carpenter.
So we got Jones inbounding on the baseline in the backcourt, giving it to Johnson, back to Jones. Jones crossing the half-court line, giving it to Johnson. Johnson on the right side, top of the key, trying to pass to Fisher, but Fisher starts to run away from the ball.
And another interception by Ainsworth. He takes it all the way down. And a quick give and go, but the basket is no good. Corbus had it all the way down to the low post.
And he gets a charge called on him in the process. So Marshfield ball.
Well, he's a stout young man, though. That guy went down like a bowling pin, didn't he?
Yeah.
And the ball inbound. There's Jackson. He's inbounding to Carpenter. Jackson pointing to some moisture on the court as he moves into the front court. There's Ainsworth on the wing extended, right-hand side, then a pass down onto the paint. Ball is blocked for another pass and taken by Coquille. Quickly picked up. Coquille keeping it, bringing it into the front court.
We got Jones with that save. Johnson going up for the layup, and it's no good, but he gets fouled in the process. He'll go to the line shooting 2. So we have this ref signaling for 2 shots. Johnson with his setup. Looking at the hoop, going up with the shot. Shot's good, nothing but net. We got some sub-ins from Marshfield. Marshfield setting up. We have the official signaling for one more shot. Johnson setting up his second shot. Shot's up. And it's good. Putting Coquille 9-44.
Nice work on the foul line as Marshfield brings it down over the timeline on the left-hand side of the court. Pass across court finds Jackson, then down into the corner. Shot went up and is blocked by Jones.
Jones giving the ball out to Dubazar. We got Dubazar looking across the half-court line, giving it to Jones. Jones on the left side, looking for the pass in, hitting Johnson. Johnson driving all the way in. No shot, but it's rebounded by Dubazar. Dubazar going up, and it's no good. Giving it to Jones. Trying to get it back to Dubazar, and it's intercepted out of bounds. So we Coquille ball on the right sideline. So we have Jones inbounding. Waiting for the players to get open. Hitting Fisher. Fisher taking the 3. Oh, around the rim and out. It's no good.
Man, tough luck. Rebound goes to Marshfield, and that's Vineyard bringing it over the timeline. He's on the left-hand side. Drives, gives the ball out, pass to Carpenter, then down in the corner. Shot is up and good for 3. That's Luke Jackson.
So we got Dubazar inbounding to Jones. Jones coming down the court, crossing the half-court line, giving it to Dubazar on the right. Long pass to Corbis on the left. Corbis driving in, going up, and it's blocked by Marshfield.
And a rebound, that's Vineyard. He'll bring it down the back court and over the center court line. Front court, he's on the right-hand side. Passes down to Jackson. Looks at another 3. And Jackson caught on a travel as he advanced towards the low post. Turnover for Coquille.
So we got Coquille inbounding on the baseline. Giving the ball to Jones. We have no press anymore from Marshfield or Coquille. So we got Jones crossing the half-court line, giving it to Corbis on the left wing. Trying to get the pass to Fisher, and it's intercepted.
Carpenter intercepted. And a pass back to Jackson. He drives forward in the front court, brings it down. There's Vineyard. He drives inside the key, puts it up for 2. It's 49-9, Marshfield.
Dubazar inbounding to Jones. Jones crossing the half-court line, mid-court. Hitting Corbis. Corbis looking to drive in, going up for it. It's no good.
And a rebound back to Carpenter. He takes it all the way down the left-hand side of the court. And from the wing extended, shoots a 3, no good. Rebound back to Marshfield. Looking at Jackson from the corner, 3-pointer goes up, hits the bucket, no good. And they get the rebound, that's Vineyard. Blocked by Coquille. Corbis all the way downtown.
Taking the layup, and it's good.
Good work.
That was almost out of bounds. Tiptoeing on that line.
And that's Carpenter bringing it over the center court line into the front court out on the left-hand side. Pass down to the elbow. They drive forward. A quick layup is no good. Coquille with the ball.
So we got Jones with the ball coming down on the left side, giving it to Corbis on the left wing, extended. Corbis looking in at the paint. No one's there. Kicking it out to Fisher. Fisher to Corbis. Corbis all the way across in the right corner to Jones. Jones trying to drive in, give it a pass to Johnson, and it's intercepted, but he almost recovered it.
And the ball's picked up by Vineyard. He takes it down. And for a layup, no good. Rebound Coquille.
So we got Jones with that rebound coming down on the left sideline. Looking for somebody who's open, hitting Fisher on the left wing. Getting it into Johnson in the low post, going up for it, and it's blocked by Marshfield.
And there's Jackson taking off, making it all the way to the low post in a quick layup. It's 51-11.
We're really seeing a change in pace in this game. Both teams are slowing down completely. So we got Jones crossing the half-court line, giving it to Corbus. Corbus looking at the low post to Dubazar. Dubazar going up for the layup, and it's good, and he gets fouled in the process, so he'll be going to the line shooting one. So we got subs in. We got Robertson, Tanner Kellner, and Backman on the court for Johnson, Corbus, and Fisher.
Swinson checking into the court. Also with number 10, I don't have a number 10 on my roster. Shot went up, no good. A rebound goes back to Coquille. Vineyard brings it over the timeline and runs into a jump ball with Coquille.
Yeah, Jones getting his hands on the ball. It slid across the court to get there. So it'll be a Coquille ball. We got Tanner Kellner inbounding on the backcourt. Oh, and they're calling for the Sweatomatic.
Yeah, we're going to do a little court maintenance. Here comes the official.
We got Jones sliding all over the floor, making a mess.
Along with Mr. Vineyard
Yeah,
on the court.
yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
You owe me a Coke.
Oh, jeez. All right, Kellner inbounding to Jones. Jones crossing the half-court line, mid-court. Giving it to Kellner. Kellner looking in the paint, trying to get it to Dubazar, but it's intercepted.
And back to Vineyard. He's in the backcourt. Coming through the backcourt unopposed, comes over the center court line and moves off to the right-hand side. Cross-court pass finds Swinson. Back to Vineyard. He drives down into the corner. Back up top. Back down into the corner, right-hand side to drive. Oh, and steps out of bounds.
Foul call.
Did he get fouled on that?
Yeah, I think they're going to call that foul on Robertson. Yeah, foul for Coquille.
2 fouls on both sides of the ball. 51-13, Marshfield on top as they inbound the ball to Vineyard, back to Swinson. He's at the top of the key, extended, and moves the ball back down to Vineyard. At the low post, the ball comes in, the shot goes up for 2. And that was Wyatt, Coquille ball.
We got Jones coming down at the backcourt, crossing the midcourt, the half-court line, giving it to Robertson on the right wing, to Kellner at the top of the key. Kellner to Robertson on the right wing. Robertson going in, and he gets stolen from him, and he slaps it out of bounds. Still be Marshfield's ball.
And Martin will be on the baseline. Inbounding is picked up by Vineyard. He takes down the sideline on the right-hand side of the court. The pass goes down into the corner. Comes back up to Vineyard, top of the key, down into the corner. Swinson goes for a 3. Hits the bucket, no good. Rebound Marshfield, back to Vineyard. He takes a 3 from the wing and sinks it. It's 56-13, Marshfield ball. Minute 14 left in the third.
We got Jones crossing the half-court line. Looking to go in. He doesn't. He passes out to Robertson, to Backman on the left wing. Gets intercepted by Marshfield.
And that's Vineyard. He'll bring it over the timeline unopposed. And a pass down to Swinson, left-hand side. Shot down in the corner, nobody home, out of bounds. Ball will be turned over to the Red Devils.
We got O'Shea on the court for Dubazar, and Kellner inbounding on the baseline. Official waiting for Dubazar to get off the court. Giving it to Jones. Jones in the back court. Going to the left sideline, crossing over to the middle. Deep pass to Robertson on the right corner, passing it into O'Shea. O'Shea spinning in, dribbling in, looking for the shot, going up for it. It's no good. We got Backman with the rebound. It shots up, and it's good, and he gets fouled in the process.
Yeah, that was a nice rebound from Coquille. Very good work.
Yeah, Backman was right there. I'm pretty sure he caught the ball in there, went down with it, went back up, and got fouled. Made it and got fouled. So Backman will go up for his shot. Shots up, and it's no good. Marshfield's rebound.
Long pass to Vineyard. He's on the right-hand side. He drives onto the wing. Pass down into the corner. Three-point shot goes up, and they sink it. It's 59-15 as the third quarter winds down.
So we got Jones with the ball, giving it to Kellner on the right wing. Kellner finding on the top of he extended to Robertson on the left, giving a pass to Jones on the back cut. It gets intercepted. His shot gets intercepted. That'll be Coquille ball. Bowen and Jones both calling the play. We got the ball given to Jones. Jones inbounding it to Backman. Backman going up for the three, and it's blocked. That'll be the third period.
And the score is Marshfield Pirates 59, and the Coquille Red Devils at 15. Boy, tough game.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and we saw as they came out after that second half, and the change in pace was bad. They deficit big time.
Who's number 12 for us, do you know?
12 is Tanner Kellner.
That is...
Yeah. And then Tucker's 13.
Right. Tyler, you say?
Tanner.
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 The Kellner boys.
Yep.
All right, well, we're going to get ready to go into our fourth.
Tanner, go. Okay.
With a score of 59-15. Of course, Coquille was able to empty the bench, if you will, here in the third to get some more play time in here, which we'll see which way Coach Brandon's going to bring them out for the fourth.
Yeah, I think he kind of has Jones out there to lead them, and then trying to get some of the new players out there with some experience on the court for varsity.
Yeah, and even though it's tough to go through a game like this, it does give your bench a little bit of time as well, because as you mentioned, coming out here for the fourth, you got Jones, Backman, Dubazar, Corbis, and Johnson. So that'll be your starting five.
Yeah, he got most of our starting players back out here.
And Ainsworth on the court. Oh, a quick steal by Coquille.
Nice job by Johnson to go ahead and bat that away as he's going to bring it across timeline, going down the right-hand side. Finds Corbis in the corner. He comes up, looked at a shot, but he's going to get a foul called against Marshfield. So that'll be the first team foul of the fourth. Coquille inbounding from underneath the basket. He's going to go out high to Corbis. Corbis will come around the right-hand side. Getting heavily guarded on that line. Not too far to go. Got Jones coming up to help him on top of the key. Finds Johnson on the left wing. He's going to drive inside. He puts it up and is fouled in the process. So that's a quick 2 fouls that Marshfield has put forth. And again, it's that quickness underneath that's been able to do that. So Johnson's going to the line shooting 2 with 7 minutes left on the clock for the game today. The clock will go ahead because of the score deficit. Will continue to run. First shot for Johnson is good, 59-16. Johnson will get ready for his second one. And just as a reminder, we'll have the Lady Red Devils coming up right after this game, also against Marshfield, as Johnson makes the second.
And the ball comes in. It's inbound to Ainsworth. He brings it over the center court line. The pass out onto the wing extended. Makes it to the corner and to the low post. The shot goes up and is blocked by Coquille. And a rebound for the Red Devils.
That was brought down by Backman. Getting it down court. Corbis on a long three-pointer, but it's too short.
Ainsworth with the rebound. Marshfield with a quick pace, bringing it down. A bounce pass onto the paint. And a pass out to the corner is deflected by Corbis. That'll slow things down a little bit. 6 minutes left in the game.
Tucker Kellner's going to come on for Johnson.
Marshfield inbounding.
That was Jones, excuse me.
And makes it to the low post. The shot went up. No good.
Fighting for the rebound down there.
Good job by Kellner to go ahead and grab hold of it as well. Yes, that was Jones that went out, not Johnson.
Yeah.
We get Sweatomatic out there for you.
All right, the officials are on it tonight.
You know, I've decided when my broadcasting days are done, I'm going to go ahead and be the Sweatomatic
Kristen?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
I don't see your broadcasting days.
Yeah,
being done.
that too. Yeah.
I think we're going to build a hoist and hoist you up here one day. You're not giving this up, Lee. You love it too much, brother.
Yeah, you know. So Dubasar coming off the court. We got Johnson bringing it down. Corbus on the right side. He's going to try to move something around, find somebody inside, ends up in the hands of Johnson. He's driving all the way in. He shoots and he's fouled. That's the way to do it.
Yes, sir.
O'Shea is on the court. Kellner's on the court. Corbus, Johnson, and Backman. Those are your 5 Red Devil men on the court at this time. Yeah, we're going to talk about the very good possibility of a surprise game that's we're going to turn into an annual, hopefully.
That'd be great.
At the end of this game.
You talk about starting something.
I told you I was going to do it.
That's great.
It's already in the process.
Johnson's first shot was good. Second was no good.
And a rebound back to Ainsworth, and he'll take it over the timeline with a leisurely stroll. Picks things up in the front court and moves off. Makes it inside the key, puts it up for 2. It's 61-18, Coquille ball. 4 minutes left in the game.
And we got some special stuff about project graduation to talk about, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Johnson bringing it across the timeline for the Red Devils. Finds Backman here on the left. Nobody's up top. He's got to try to bring it around. No. He's going to drive back to Johnson. 3-point shot is up. Around the rim, no good.
And the rebound to Marshfield. There, pass back to Ainsworth. He'll bring it over the timeline and move off to the right-hand side. He's on the wing extended with a pass across court to the wing left. From the corner, ball goes up for 3. No good. The rebound back to Marshfield, and they bucket for 2. Again, that was Candler Wyatt.
So we got Backman inbounding for Johnson.
And Johnson's bringing it on down the center of the court. Bounce pass over to Backman. He puts up a long three-pointer, but it's no good. Brought down by Johnson. One's feeded inside, and there's going to be another foul. So Shea gets fouled. That's going to put 4 team fouls with 3 minutes left here in the ball game against Marshfield. Coquille's going to inbound. Johnson comes off.
Wait, the official waiting for Coquille to get on the baseline.
Yeah.
There we are.
Santa Kellner now on the court. Corbus wants to inbound it. Puts it out in the corner for Kellner. Goes back to Kellner, now to Corbus. Corbus wants to move inside. He's trying to drive it. Gets heavily guarded. Nowhere to go. He gets a quick pass, and the hand goes up for Shea, and he's fouled. That'll put him to the line as there's 5 team fouls now against Marshfield. Score 63-18. Clock continues to run with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the ball game tonight. Of course, the men will be doing nothing but practicing for a week. That shot is short and missed, as we're not going to see another game until for next Friday. And that's going to be on the 17th. That will be the first league game of the season when Douglas comes to town. We'll have the boys tipping off at 5:30 and the ladies at 7.
And the shot for Coquille was no good. That'll bring Marshfield to the baseline. And again, there's Swinson inbounding to Ainsworth. He brings it over the timeline, stops the top of the key. Pick a set for him, but he shoots the ball off to the left-hand side. Down in the corner, they bring it up for a layup. Too strong, but to get the rebound, the shot goes up for 2. Brings them 65-18, Coquille ball.
And Backman will go ahead and work on bringing it across for the pass to Kellner. Pass was intended for Tanner Kellner, but it got slapped out of bounds. And the ball goes off of, it looked like Backman.
Ball is inbound for Marshfield. Got 1 minute left in the game.
Oh, Bronson.
Ainsworth
Willis, yeah.
bringing it down the timeline. Watching the shot clock, just kind of wearing the clock down. He's back and forth with the ball. It'll be turned over to Coquille. Hey, you two, I'm going to have to separate you kids.
Hey, well, you know, when I did these, I did them here.
Very beginning of the season.
Yeah, so we had a couple of changes, and I haven't been able to make the changes on the roster for the different players. So as the ball gets kicked downfield, it's going to come all the way back down. And we're going to be just about the end of today's ball game as the clock continues to run with 17 seconds left. Counter brings it down. It's going to pass to O'Shea. O'Shea puts it up off the glass, but it's no good. Willis tried to rebound that, but just couldn't put a handle on. That is going to end today's ball game.
And that's the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen, with the score. The Marshfield Pirates at 65 and the Coquille Red Devils at 18.
So for your post-game report brought to you by the city of Coquille. Marshfield, congratulations. We wish them the best as they are the number 1 seed right now in the 4A for their classifications. Played an outstanding ball game. They scored 15 in the first, Coquille 6. They turned around in the second, put up 25 more points to Coquille's 1. So therefore, we went into halftime at 40. Marshfield 7 for Coquille. Then you might say, why are we even playing a team like this that's out now, to a degree, if you will, out of our league or whatever the case is, because we do it every year. And the thing of it is, there's nothing wrong with it, because sometimes,
that's right.
Actually, it's not sometimes, it's all the times you will see a ball club that might not quite match up, play even harder, and we saw Coquille, in my opinion, play extremely hard tonight. And they never gave up.
I think because of their exposure to this level of basketball play, that just makes them better players.
Absolutely, it does.
Yeah, because lessons are learned on the court when you play teams like this, and they'll come out next time, with a little bit more of an aggressive style. I mean, you learn while you burn sometimes, and that's just the way it goes.
Absolutely. Well, and then, in the third, Coquille came out and scored 8 in the third, and then 19 for Marshfield, so that put them 59-15 going into the fourth. Now, in the final period, of course, Coquille was able to bring on the bench, if you will, in the later in the third period and pretty much the entire fourth. But Coquille scored 3 additional points to give them 18 at the end. Marshfield only scored 6 at the end to give them 65. So that total score, Marshfield 65. Coquille 18. The athlete of the game, thank you very much, Jay Westham, the owner of Emily Schroeder Funeral Service. It is Jackson Corbis. So congratulations goes off to Jackson as he is the athlete of the game. We are going to go ahead and take a quick timeout ourselves. We're going to send you back to the studios because we got to get geared up for, there's a lot of things that are going on. We got to get geared up for our Lady Red Devils that are going to be coming out onto the court, and therefore we can go ahead and get set for them. So we're going to take it back to the studio, let y'all enjoy some more music, and then we will be right back.